Hey guys, just thought I'd give you a quick update. You would have noticed in recent times that the content on my channel has changed a little bit, so I just wanted to update you on why and what the plan is for the future, so don't go away. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. My job and leisure time used to involve quite a bit of travel, and that provided a fair amount of content for my channel. Now with the COVID-19 pandemic breaking this year and much of the whole world has gone into lockdown, I've forgotten what the inside of a plane looks like. I do have some footage from a trip I took to a water village in China late last year. Actually, it's a pretty cool one. It's where they filmed some of the Mission Impossible 3 movie. And I've been chipping away at that video and will look to release that as soon as I can. But obviously I haven't been traveling, and like most of the world, I've pretty much just been traveling from one room to another in your house. Now last year I threw in a few Final Cut Pro tutorials when I learned something new and thought that other people might benefit from what I learned. I've really enjoyed figuring out how to best put together tutorial videos, and since then I haven't been able to travel but still wanted to keep my hand in with editing and improving my skills and practicing. So I decided to double down on that type of content. So that's why this channel seems to have pivoted. Now it's a trendy phrase these days, isn't it? But it is my English is bad today. But it's mainly due to the fact that I haven't been able to travel. So once the borders open up again and we can get going, I'll get back into that type of content. And speaking of that type of content, from early next year there'll be a lot of content about, around and based in Shanghai, because we're moving to China. For most of you that know me personally, that will come as no surprise. Early 2020, we were pretty much all packed up and ready to move to Shanghai, and then COVID-19 happened. What looked like a delay for a few weeks turned into a month, and then another month, and well, we're still here in New Zealand. Fingers crossed we'll get to Shanghai in January of 2021. That's the plan at the moment. Let me know in the comments below if you're interested in seeing what it's like to move from New Zealand to China, and amongst the madness, I'll try to put together some videos. In the meantime, if you wanted to catch up on some of my previous content, I've quite a selection to pick from, and if you're into the techie stuff like Final Cut Pro and cameras and all that sort of stuff, well, I've got some of that for you too. In terms of travel stuff, I'll put together some playlists for things like stuff to do in and around Shanghai, a bit of an adventure in the Zhangjiajie National Park where they filmed some of Avatar, and it involved us getting lost on an icy mountain, a visit to Russia where we got caught in a snowstorm, stay in a hotel that catches fire, and blow up the Kremlin. Not really. There's a road trip in the USA where I plan to intercept some friends driving along Route 66, somewhere along Route 66, and without them knowing what could possibly go wrong. I've got some videos on checking out all the touristy stuff in Beijing, from the Great Wall to Tiananmen Square, a trip to India where I visited 3,000-year-old temples carved by hand by Buddhist monks into the side of a solid stone mountain, sampling some of the best Germany has to offer, as well as Singapore. And a little bit closer to home, I thought it would be a great idea to launch my drone off my kayak, not realizing that landing would be quite a challenge. And then getting into the YouTubery thing, I thought I'd come clean to everyone on Facebook that I've got a YouTube channel, try my hand at answering fan mail, didn't take long, and celebrating what I thought was getting 60,000 subscribers. Wasn't. Then when COVID hit, me and my son Thomas, who also has a YouTube channel, TJ Creates, check it out, I'll put a link in the description below. We put together a short series of lockdown related videos where we have a bit of a laugh, experiment with our editing and try out some comedy and some special effects. And in terms of tech stuff, I've focused lately on Final Cut Pro 10 editing tips and tricks, but there are others about computers, video equipment, and a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek spin on what you need to do to be successful on YouTube. So if you feel like it, or even if you don't, maybe go ahead and check out a few of the videos. Better yet, binge on one or more of the playlists. I'll put a link to all the playlists in the description below. That's me done, coming to you from Auckland, New Zealand. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.